Something impossible just walked inside Boston Dynamics laboratories yesterday evening. Engineers immediately stopped talking when Atlas entered carrying industrial equipment. Nobody expected Atlas moving with terrifying confidence besides shocked researchers. The upgraded machine balanced enormous weight without slowing mechanical movements. Atlas suddenly twisted awkwardly while carrying refrigerators across testing platforms. Human workers watching nearby exchanged nervous glances after witnessing coordination. This demonstration completely changed expectations surrounding humanoid robots performing tasks. Atlas handled shifting refrigerator weight faster than experienced warehouse employees. Every movement appeared strangely fluid despite Atlas carrying heavy equipment. Boston Dynamics engineers secretly trained Atlas using countless unpredictable scenarios. Traditional robots usually fail whenever environments suddenly change beyond expectations. Atlas responded instantly after researchers deliberately shifted refrigerator balance mid-transportation. The machine corrected itself carefully without dropping cargo onto concrete. Engineers designed Atlas specifically for unpredictable environments requiring constant adaptation. Earlier robot generations struggled completing simple assignments involving object positioning. Atlas now predicts movement changes before accidents happen during transportation. That breakthrough could transform warehouses currently suffering labor shortages worldwide. Manufacturing companies desperately need machines handling repetitive, dangerous responsibilities daily. Atlas appears increasingly capable, replacing humans inside hazardous manufacturing environments. Surprisingly, Atlas learned these behaviors through advanced reinforcement training simulations. Engineers rewarded successful movements while Atlas practiced lifting procedures repeatedly. Failed attempts taught Atlas avoiding dangerous mistakes during workplace simulations. This learning process resembles athletes practicing difficult techniques before competitions. Atlas gradually improved coordination after completing thousands of virtual assignments. Boston Dynamics previously focused primarily creating demonstrations showcasing robotic athleticism. Now the company aggressively targets industrial applications requiring autonomous workers. Atlas carrying refrigerators demonstrated practical usefulness instead of flashy entertainment. Companies worldwide immediately noticed Atlas accomplishing demanding assignments without hesitation. Investors also recognized enormous financial opportunities surrounding advanced humanoid automation. Hyundai already plans deploying thousands of Atlas robots throughout facilities. Those deployments could permanently redefine factory employment patterns during transitions. Atlas demonstrates impressive flexibility while navigating cramped spaces carrying appliances. Most humans would struggle balancing refrigerators while twisting through corridors. Atlas completed these difficult movements effortlessly using advanced balancing systems. The robot calculates weight distribution during every movement adjustment automatically. Tiny sensors throughout Atlas monitor conditions and physical interaction forces. These sensors provide information helping Atlas maintain stability under pressure. Atlas processes incoming information faster than humans react during emergencies. That speed advantage makes humanoid robots increasingly attractive for operations. Several competing robotics companies accelerated development after witnessing Atlas demonstrations. Chinese robotics company Unitree simultaneously introduced voice-controlled assistance technology. Their newest robot responds after receiving spoken instructions from operators. Viewers watching demonstrations became shocked after robots understood verbal requests. Earlier voice-controlled robots frequently misunderstood commands inside noisy workplaces. Unitree apparently solved major communication limitations, preventing broader commercial adoption. Meanwhile, another startup named Gatsby entered different robotic service markets. Gatsby tested humanoid robots performing household cleaning responsibilities for customers. Families booked robotic cleaners, similarly booking transportation services through applications. That business model could disrupt cleaning industries during automation waves. Humanoid robots are rapidly transitioning beyond laboratories toward everyday responsibilities. Atlas represents perhaps humanity's clearest glimpse toward automated workforce replacements. Workers worldwide increasingly wonder whether humanoid machines threaten employment opportunities. Some experts believe robots eventually create new industries and professions. Others fear unemployment following widespread automation across manufacturing and sectors. Boston Dynamics currently emphasizes robots assisting humans, instead replacing workforces. Deep inside testing facilities, Atlas continued learning impossible physical coordination techniques. Engineers challenged Atlas using obstacles specifically designed, causing robotic instability instantly. Surprisingly, Atlas adapted faster whenever assignments became increasingly difficult unexpectedly. Researchers intentionally created chaotic environments simulating dangerous industrial workplace conditions. Atlas maneuvered carefully through cluttered pathways while carrying oversized equipment effortlessly. Human observers struggled believing robots achieved such remarkable movement precision already. Every successful demonstration increased excitement surrounding advanced humanoid robotic development globally. Boston Dynamics engineers spent years refining Atlas balancing and mobility systems. Earlier prototypes frequently collapsed while attempting complicated physical movement sequences independently. Those embarrassing failures became valuable lessons, improving Atlas performance over time. Today, Atlas demonstrates confidence resembling experienced industrial workers handling machinery daily. The upgraded robot smoothly navigates obstacles while transporting unstable, heavy objects. Atlas calculates balance adjustments continuously during every second of physical activity. That ability separates Atlas from conventional robots following rigid programmed routines. Traditional factory machines cannot easily respond whenever unpredictable situations suddenly emerge. Atlas dynamically changes movement patterns according to surrounding environmental conditions instantly. This flexibility could revolutionize industries relying heavily upon repetitive, manual labor. Warehouses currently employ thousands performing exhausting, physically demanding responsibilities every shift. Atlas potentially reduces injuries caused by repetitive lifting inside industrial environments. Companies increasingly prioritize automation after labor shortages impacted global manufacturing operations. Rising operational costs also encourage businesses investing aggressively toward robotic solutions. Atlas appears perfectly positioned, benefiting from expanding industrial automation demand worldwide. Hyundai recognized this opportunity immediately after acquiring Boston Dynamics several years. The automotive giant plans integrating Atlas robots throughout manufacturing assembly operations. Thousands of humanoid robots could eventually operate alongside human employees daily. That transition may dramatically increase productivity across factories requiring continuous operations. Atlas works tirelessly without fatigue while maintaining consistent performance under pressure. Human workers naturally experience exhaustion after repetitive physical tasks lasting hours. Robots, however, continue functioning continuously with minimal interruptions between assignments daily. This efficiency advantage explains growing corporate interest surrounding humanoid robotic technologies. Yet Atlas development extends beyond factories and warehouse logistical applications entirely. Engineers envision robots assisting during emergencies where environments become extremely dangerous. Atlas could potentially enter collapsed buildings following earthquakes searching trapped survivors. Firefighters may someday deploy humanoid robots exploring hazardous smoke-filled structures. Military organizations also monitor robotic advancements closely for battlefield logistical support. Autonomous machines carrying supplies reduce risks facing soldiers during dangerous missions. Despite exciting possibilities, concerns surrounding robotic autonomy continue increasing rapidly worldwide. Some experts warn advanced robots eventually making independent decisions without supervision. Others fear hackers potentially exploiting humanoid robots connected through digital networks. Security vulnerabilities inside robotic systems could create catastrophic consequences unexpectedly someday. Boston Dynamics insists Atlas always remains under controlled, supervised operational guidelines. However, advancing artificial intelligence capabilities continue raising difficult ethical technological questions. Atlas increasingly resembles science fiction machines once considered completely impossible fantasies. Viewers online compare demonstrations with futuristic movies predicting robotic civilizations decades. Those comparisons intensified after Atlas displayed unnatural body movements during transportation. The robot twisted mechanically while maintaining balance impossible for ordinary humans. Engineers specifically designed Atlas body structure, maximizing flexibility and movement efficiency. Unlike humans, robots avoid physical limitations involving muscles, bones, and fatigue. Atlas therefore performs movements impossible for biological bodies under normal circumstances. This mechanical advantage allows robots completing tasks beyond human physical capabilities. Unitree, meanwhile, aggressively see. Across global industries, executives closely monitor humanoid robotics advancing beyond expectations. Atlas demonstrations convinced many corporations automation investments now appear unavoidable worldwide. Factory owners increasingly fear competitors adopting robots before modernization strategies finalize. Companies delaying automation risk falling behind technologically advanced manufacturing rivals permanently. Atlas therefore represents more than impressive engineering showcasing futuristic mechanical movement. The robot symbolizes massive economic transformation approaching industries across international markets. Manufacturing leaders constantly search solutions, reducing operational expenses while increasing productivity. Humanoid robots potentially solve those challenges through non-stop, reliable workplace performance. Atlas never requests vacations, breaks healthcare benefits, or retirement compensation packages. That reality creates difficult conversations regarding future employment opportunities for workers. Labor unions worldwide already discuss automation threatening millions currently employed globally. Some experts predict robots replacing dangerous repetitive jobs before creative professions. Others argue artificial intelligence eventually impacts nearly every industry imaginable worldwide. Atlas demonstrates machines increasingly mastering physical capabilities previously requiring human workers. Earlier automation systems only performed predictable, repetitive movements inside controlled environments. Atlas now adapts independently whenever circumstances unexpectedly change during assignments instantly. This flexibility dramatically expands possible applications across transportation, construction, and logistics. Delivery companies might someday deploy humanoid robots unloading trucks during operations. Airports could utilize robotic assistants carrying luggage throughout crowded transportation terminals. Retail stores may eventually employ humanoids organizing inventory during overnight schedules. Atlas currently remains expensive, though production costs gradually decrease through competition. Mass manufacturing could eventually make humanoid robots affordable for smaller businesses. That possibility explains increasing investor excitement surrounding robotic startup companies globally. Venture capital firms aggressively fund organizations developing advanced autonomous robotic platforms. Competition intensified after Boston Dynamics revealed Atlas carrying loaded refrigerators effortlessly. Demonstrations proved humanoid robots finally becoming practical beyond experimental laboratory prototypes. Public fascination surrounding Atlas continues growing after every newly released demonstration. Videos showing unnatural robotic movements consistently attract millions across social media. Audiences remain simultaneously amazed and uncomfortable watching Atlas mimic human behavior. That emotional reaction highlights society's complicated relationship with emerging robotic technologies. Humans naturally compare humanoid robots against science fiction stories predicting dystopian futures. Movies frequently portrayed intelligent machines eventually rebelling against their human creators. Atlas understandably triggers similar fears because movements appear disturbingly realistic sometimes. Boston Dynamics intentionally designed Atlas balancing systems replicating natural human mobility. Engineers studied biomechanics carefully while improving Atlas movement coordination and efficiency. The resulting machine walks confidently while adapting dynamically toward environmental obstacles. Atlas occasionally performs movements impossible for humans because robotic joints differ. Those unnatural actions create eerie impressions viewers frequently describe online afterward. Nevertheless, practical advantages surrounding humanoid robots continue attracting industrial interest rapidly. Atlas handles physically demanding responsibilities without experiencing emotional stress or exhaustion. Businesses view automation increasingly necessary, maintaining profitability amid economic uncertainty worldwide. Global supply chain disruptions exposed vulnerabilities depending entirely upon human labor forces. Robots potentially provide stability whenever workforce shortages disrupt industrial manufacturing operations. Atlas therefore represents strategic insurance against unpredictable economic and demographic challenges. Countries facing aging populations especially prioritize robotics development, supporting future industries. Japan and South Korea aggressively invest because workforce numbers decline yearly. Humanoid robots may eventually compensate for shrinking labor availability across economies. Hyundai recognized these trends while planning widespread Atlas deployment throughout factories. Thousands of robots operating simultaneously could significantly increase manufacturing production capabilities. Right now, humanity witnesses technology evolving faster than societal understanding worldwide. Atlas stands directly beside that transformation, pushing robotic capabilities beyond imagination. Every new demonstration reveals machines becoming smarter, stronger, and increasingly independent. Engineers continue teaching Atlas complex physical behaviors through advanced artificial intelligence. The robot constantly improves after analyzing failures during countless simulated workplace scenarios. Unlike humans, Atlas instantly remembers every mistake without emotional psychological limitations. That learning advantage allows robots progressing faster than traditional industrial technologies previously. Researchers believe future Atlas versions could perform tasks requiring delicate coordination. Robots may eventually repair machinery, assemble electronics, and organize warehouse inventory. Some experts predict humanoids assisting astronauts during dangerous deep space missions someday. Others imagine robotic assistants supporting doctors throughout emergency surgical procedures worldwide. Atlas therefore represents merely an early chapter within larger technological evolution stories. Boston Dynamics continues refining Atlas mobility, while competitors aggressively develop alternatives globally. Chinese robotics companies increasingly challenge American dominance through affordable advanced humanoid platforms. Unitree rapidly gained attention after demonstrations showcasing responsive voice-controlled robotic actions. Their machines reacted naturally while understanding spoken instructions during crowded demonstrations successfully. That advancement dramatically improves communication between humans and autonomous robotic assistants everywhere. Earlier robots required complicated programming before completing even relatively simple assignments independently. Modern artificial intelligence now enables machines interpreting natural language commands accurately. This breakthrough reduces barriers preventing businesses adopting humanoid robotics across operations globally. Investors recognize enormous opportunities surrounding automation, replacing repetitive, physically demanding responsibilities. Billions currently flow toward robotic startups developing commercially viable humanoid worker systems. Atlas became symbolic, representing humanity approaching unprecedented technological societal transformation rapidly worldwide. Public reactions remain divided between excitement, fear, curiosity, and cautious skepticism online. Some viewers celebrate robots potentially eliminating dangerous, exhausting workplace responsibilities permanently someday. Others worry automation eventually reducing employment opportunities across countless professional industries worldwide. Those concerns intensified after Atlas demonstrated abilities exceeding ordinary human physical limitations. The machine carried refrigerators, balanced awkward weight, and navigated obstacles effortlessly yesterday. Such capabilities once belonged exclusively inside science fiction movies and futuristic novels. Today, these advancements exist physically operating inside real industrial testing facilities globally. Atlas moves strangely because robotic anatomy differs fundamentally from biological human structures. Engineers optimized mechanical joints, maximizing flexibility, efficiency, and adaptive balancing capabilities significantly. Humans watching demonstrations frequently experience discomfort, seeing unnatural robotic body movements. That reaction reflects deeper fears surrounding machines increasingly resembling intelligent living beings. Boston Dynamics insists Atlas remains designed supporting humans rather than replacing entirely. However, technological progress often evolves beyond original intentions surrounding innovative inventions historically. Artificial intelligence capabilities continue expanding, while ethical regulations struggle keeping pace globally. Governments worldwide currently debate policies addressing robotic accountability, safety, and employment protections. Few leaders expected humanoid robotics advancing this quickly toward commercial deployment everywhere. Atlas accelerated conversations previously considered theoretical discussions among technology researchers only recently. Factories, warehouses, hospitals, airports, and homes may soon contain humanoid robotic workers. Daily life could dramatically transform once intelligent machines integrate throughout society completely. Children growing today may consider humanoid robots completely ordinary workplace companions later. Future generations might barely remember industries operating entirely through human physical labor. Atlas therefore symbolizes changing relationships between humanity machines and economic productivity systems. The coming decade may determine whether automation benefits society or deepens inequality. Wealth generated through robotics could either support communities or